Hey guys, today I'm filming my June update for my makeup rehab series. If you guys have not seen any of my other updates, I'll have my playlist linked, and this is basically my new version of a haul video. And I'm also showing you my monthly empties, the things I received in PR, and giving you guys some wish list updates. This series was inspired by It's Just Steph and Emily and Max. And at the beginning of the year, I posted an intro video where I have some low buy categories where I'm only wanting to allow myself to buy a certain number of products in those categories for the entire year. And then aside from that, I also have a specific number of products that I am okay with my collection numbers increasing by due to purchases. So if you want all of those details, definitely make sure you check out my intro. So this is beauty bank style. So when I use products up, I gain points, and when I purchase things, I lose points. I am not doing like a half a point for hitting pan or anything like that. It's just too hard to keep up with, and I really don't hit pan too often anyways. So sorry if my nursing bra straps jump out throughout this video. But as of last update, my beauty bank was at 47 points. I have used up 6 makeup products since the last update, now bringing me up to 53 points before purchases. I was hoping to have a few more things finished up this month, but my daughter came 2 weeks early, so I lost 2 weeks worth of daily makeup usage. So I'm just happy with the empties that I have. So first is a primer sample that I was testing out after I finished the primer in my spring project. And I was going to put this aside to try to pan later in the year, but then I realized how close I was to hitting pan in it, and I figured why not just finish it up, and I was able to do that pretty quickly. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in the clear universal shade. This is again just a little deluxe size sample. And at first, this is something I was going to declutter. When I applied it with my fingers, it just felt kind of slimy at first, and then it did go to more of a powdery finish, but it felt really weird on my skin. But then I started applying it with my Anissa angled care brush, which I do like for applying some primers, and that really made the world of difference. I feel like it just applied easier to the skin, and also like the texture didn't gross me out, and it may have kept me a little bit more matte, but I don't necessarily think it blurred my pores at all. So not something I would repurchase. Next, I have my Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer. I have the color 12 in Fair Neutral. This is in my year-long project pan, and as you can see, it is pretty cleared out here. I do have product at the top and the bottom still. I tried on several different days to get the stopper out, and I was not able to. I was like jacking up my hand with the tweezers and everything. I will try again a little bit later, but I really can see to the bottom. I think that maybe I would be able to use it for another week or 2 max, and then it would be done. So I don't feel like I'm being that wasteful if I can't get the stopper out, but I will try again later. But I have already moved on to another concealer that I'm panning, and I do think that this is nice. It is a little bit more hydrating than the original, but mostly I would say that it has less coverage. I feel like this is a medium coverage, where the original is full. They did just come out with their radiant version, and I have heard that people like that one better than the ultra creamy, and I'm tempted to buy it, but I don't need to. I should just stick with the original because that is my favorite. But these concealers come with a ton of products, so it feels amazing to have used that up, and I did go through it a little bit quicker than I thought, which I'm not complaining about. Next, I have 2 mascaras that are not technically used up, but for full-size mascaras, I work on them for 4 months, and mini mascaras for 2 months. So these are the mascaras that I was using in May and June. I will continue to use these for the rest of my June videos. There's only a few left, and then I'll start using something new in July. I always combine mascaras. I like to use something more lengthening paired with something more volumizing. So out of the 2, the more volumizing mascara was this Urban Decay Wild Lash. I don't like this. I don't know if it's the formula or the brush. I feel like it was a little goopy and messy, and for me, I definitely needed something more lengthening and separating to go along with this. I also feel like I did have some more mascara transfer when I use this, or if I was crying, I would get mascara on my face and it was from this, because I have used this mascara before and my lower lash mascara, and I have not had that problem on other occasions. So this is not something that I would purchase. I had some other minis and I've decided to pass them on. And then I have the Lancome Lash Idole, or Idole Lash, I'm not really sure. And this is a plastic wand. I love the shape of this. So good for length and separation. I do really like this. I used up another mini previously earlier this year, I believe, with a Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. The two of them paired together are so nice. This is something that I would love to get more minis of. If this goes on sale half off sometime this year at Ulta, I would consider picking it up. I still have plain mascaras. I don't need to purchase this. I think that this was half off in the spring 21 Days of Beauty this year, which is really nice. So maybe next year, if it's included in the spring sale, I will pick it up. And then I have two lip care products. This is something for my year-long project pan. This is the Kaja Balmy Bento, which is a lip scrub on the bottom and then a potted balm on the top. And I believe these come in two different scents. This is the Pina Colada scent, and I traditionally don't like that type of scent, but I didn't mind it. It's basically just nice and sweet, and hopefully you can see all cleared out. I've been using this since the beginning of the year, so even though the container is honestly pretty shallow, it did take me a while to use up because I didn't need a ton of it. And I did keep this in the shower to make it easier for me to use, and I have found that to be the best way for me to get use out of my lip scrubs. And this is fine, but it doesn't scrub as much as I would like. The other product that's mixed in there is pretty balmy, pretty jelly. So not something that I would repurchase. If I got it in PR again, I would use it up. I did not like the balm. It's just kind of thick, a little sticky, not super hydrating. So I am not worried about this. Like, I'm okay tossing this with the balm in there. And then the last product is this little deluxe size sample of the Kinship Supermelt Vegan Jelly Lip Mask, and I don't love this. I found it to be a little drying on my lips actually, which I didn't notice when I was just applying this before my makeup, but then I was trying to finish up towards the end of my project and I was using it several times throughout the day. Dried my lips out a little bit, wasn't super hydrating. I have other consistencies that I like better, and I have other lip balms that I feel like do more for my lips, so would not repurchase. So out of the 6 of these, I would only repurchase the mascara from Lancome. So then on to my purchases for the month. Last month I had picked up the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow Moisturizing Skin Tint. I had gotten the shade Almond, and I did not use the one that I purchased, but I was able to go to an Ulta store and swatch it, and it did look too dark for me, so I ended up exchanging it brand new for the color Snow. My perfect Too Faced color is the shade Swan, and they do not have that shade in the skin tint, so I'm really hoping that Snow will end up working well for me, but we will see. I will test this in July and review it for you, but I did want to let you know that I did exchange the shade. Then Ulta had their hair event, basically 21 days of hair products, and they did have some of my staples on sale, so I did get a few things. And skincare and hair care purchases do not count against my beauty bank, just makeup. And I actually have gotten more hair and skincare products this year than I have in previous years, but I still don't feel like it is to the point that it is an issue. But first, from the hair sale, I got the Tangle Teezer Ultimate Detangler, which basically means that it has a handle instead of just being like the head of a brush that you just have to palm. And This line is called plant-based. I guess something about this is more environmentally friendly. It says, we use sustainably sourced castor beans to turn them into a high-performing, long-lasting brush. 85% of this brush is made from castor beans, so that's lovely. I'm sure it's gonna work just the same. Came in a couple different colors. I picked this more like dusty purple shade. This brush is normally $18, so I got it half off, making it $9. The next thing I had purchased was the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Scrub Shampoo. If you guys have seen my rolling non-makeup project pan, you know that I have worked on deluxe size samples this year. This is the best clarifying scalp scrub type of product, and the full size comes in a tub, which I don't love. They really should make it in a squeeze tube, but luckily for me, all of their minis and sample sizes, well, I guess not all, because I have seen some minis in a set that are in a tub, but they do have minis that you can purchase that are in a squeeze tube. And I have a 1 ounce size that I'm working on right now, and then I have two 2 ounce sizes, and I did end up buying this product, but I decided to return it brand new unused because I do have all of those other ones, and it's something that right now I'm using like once a month, so I know that the freebies that I've gotten are going to last me a year probably. So while this was an amazing deal and it is one of my favorite products, I knew that if I purchased it, it was just gonna sit in my drawer for like a year, so that felt pretty silly, so I did not end up getting it. Maybe next year it'll be included in the sale, but this is normally $42. It was half off, making it $21, but I do feel really good about my decision to return it brand new unused because I have enough samples to last me. And the last thing I got during the Ulta hair sale was the original It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. You guys know I love this. I've been through so many. I've also used up so many different variations, and I've been able to get these as a lot of freebies. I haven't seen them in a lot of those big Ulta freebie kits in a while. I also haven't gotten any of the huge freebie bags in a while, but this is normally $21, so it was $10.50. They do usually have this on sale Black Friday, Cyber Monday time as well, but I could not remember if it was 50% off, and I still have a decent amount of leave-in products, but I go through them in about 2 months, and I felt fine buying this because I know that I will use it up, and there are some other little minis that I've not tried before, and if I don't like them, I'll pass it on, and I feel okay having this. I go through these much faster than I go through the Briogeo scalp scrub, so it didn't feel like a silly purchase to me. And then I did get another hair product. This was not during the hair event, but on the Platinum Perk Day, Divi was 40% off. This has been on my wish list for a while. This is Danny Austin's brand, and I got the scalp serum. It comes in 2 different sizes. I got the smaller size, the 1 ounce, because it is a pretty pricey product, and I got this because Shades of Cassie and Miss Laura Lynn have loved it so much. I believe Laura had lost some hair from COVID, and Cassie had postpartum hair breakage, hair growth, and I don't know what's going to happen yet with Aubrey, but after having Landon, I did have a lot of thinness up around my hairline, so I just wanted to see if this would work as well for me. So normally it's $48, 40% off. It was $28.80, which I felt okay spending that much and seeing if it really did anything for me. And then they actually had a decent diamond perk this month. I haven't really gotten many of the diamond perks all year because they've been pretty crappy, but they had this 3.3 ounce size of the Olaplex number 3 hair perfector, which I've never tried, so I'm really excited to have this. I do have a full size of the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner that I've never tried before either, so yay, this was a great freebie. So many hair products for me this month. I did get one skincare product this month, and that would be the Clinique All About Clean 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask and Scrub. So you guys know that there is a product like this from Clinique that I have that is in blue packaging. That is my favorite scrub of all time. I believe that this is their repackaged version of it. And I'm hoping that nothing about the formula has changed. We'll see. And I've been waiting for this to go on sale for over a year. It's on my loves list on Sephora and Ulta, just continually checking to see if it goes on sale. Well, Ulta had Clinique cleansers 25% off, and then I had gotten a $10 off coupon that I used on it. So normally this is $33 and 25% off made it $24.75. Took the $10 off, so I spent only $14.75 on this, which is amazing. That's over 50% off, which is perfect for me. So very excited to have this in my life again. And I really hope that it is the same formula, but I will definitely let you guys know. I'm using another scrub right now that I got in a subscription box that is actually really good. I'm thinking that's gonna last me to the end of the year, so I probably won't start using this until next year, but we'll see. So happy to have this and for that great deal. So now to show you the makeup that I picked up. There were 10 products this month, which I know is a lot. So after my empties, I had 53 points in my beauty bank. Now I'm back down to 43. I'm still totally fine with that. So the first thing I got is a newer product, and this is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Powder. I went with the shade number 2, Warm Golden Blonde. We'll see how it looks. It looks a little dark, and I don't know how warm. I have not used this yet, and you guys might be surprised that I bought this because for the past 2 years I had been working on my Lorac brow kits as hairline powders, and that is not why I purchased this. But I feel like my eyebrows have been kind of disappearing from my face or looking very obvious where I was drawing onto skin versus my hairs. And I feel like in person it's not as bad, but on camera it was especially noticeable. And I do have oily skin, and I do wear glasses literally every time except for when I'm filming. I have glasses on, which can make the product wear off a bit. So I wanted to buy this to help set the brow pencil in place where I'm applying it on my skin. So we will see how that goes. And next, when I picked up my It's a 10 product, I also got a drugstore item, and that would be the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the color number 5 medium tan. I previously had the shade 6 that I had purchased as a bronzer. It was too dark for me, so I gave it to one of my tan friends, and I'm hoping this shade will be better. I'm hoping it won't be too orange, but I decided to get this now because this product only costs $14, so I can't use the $3.50 off $15 coupon on it. But almost always when Ulta does either their hair event or the skincare event, and I think usually 21 Days of Beauty as well, they will have the 20% off one drugstore item coupon. So 20% off of this made it $11.20. I'll let y'all know if the shade ends up working for me. I'm very close to using up one of my other liquid bronzers, so I want to see what I think of this. Next, I decided to splurge and get myself a push present. Natasha Denona Yucca palette. I got it from Ulta. So this is normally $69, and I had a 15 off $50 coupon, which made it $54. And then I had a $25 gift card, which made this palette only $29 out of pocket for me, which I thought was pretty good, especially for this being a color story that's a little bit out of my comfort zone. Only having to spend $20 of my own money made me feel much better about it. So here's what this palette looks like. I really feel like I'm going to use most of the shades except this one. Freaks me out a little bit. I really wish there were a few more shimmers. You have 10 mattes and 5 shimmers, I believe, so I'm a little bummed by that. And then some of these mattes here are super similar, but I've seen such beautiful looks with this palette, so I want to try those out as well. And if I don't love this, it will go back for sure, but I'm really hoping that I do. The colors are very pretty, and we only have 2 of those creamy matte shadows, luckily. And whenever I'm buying something from Ulta that is going to be pricey, I either wait until Wednesday when there's going to be a beauty break, or sometimes on Fridays they will have a little goodie bag, and they did have one, and there's actually several products in here that I think that I will keep, which hasn't happened in a while, so I'm going to show them really quickly. This is the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. Never tried anything from that brand. The MAC Hyper Real Skin Canvas Balm Moisturizing Cream, which I've heard some people talk about. The Coola Do Good Illuminating Serum Sunscreen SPF 30. The Live Tinted Hue Guard 3-in-1 Mineral Sunscreen Moisturizer Primer. One of my beloved Belief Aqua Bomb moisturizers. The Mega Babe Les Touche Clarifying Butt Mask. And then I think I'll give the rest away. So some products from Keys, Estee Lauder, Origins, Avene, Dionis, Dermalogica, Crepe Erase, and a vitamin C sheet mask. So then I have 2 orders from Sephora. The first was another splurge purchase, and that would be 4 shades of the RMS Redimension blushes for Memorial Day. These were on sale 30% off, and Sephora had a deal where if you spent $75 at one time, you would get 500 bonus points. So that is what I did. And actually they have these on sale again right now for 4th of July, and they're even cheaper. So when I got these, they were $24.50, and I think now they're $22.50. So, you know, if I return them all and bought them again, I could have $8, but that's ridiculous. I'm not going through all that, but you know, they might end up going even cheaper. I'm wondering if RMS is leaving Sephora because all of their products are on sale. But if you're interested right now, they are a pretty good price. I already have one of these blushes in Sangria that I got in PR from Skin Store, and they come in 6 shades, so I have them all except the deepest, more plummy color, but I just felt like that would be too intense for me, although part of me wants to buy that now to complete the collection. Let me know if that's insane. The pink color is French Rosé. Then you have this like watermelon coral color called Pomegranate Fizz. More of a brownie neutral shade, Maiden's Blush. And lastly, this really fun peachy shade, Mai Tai. And I also used a coupon code to get this little concealer sample set. I'm not going to use the foil sample concealers. I will pass it on, but I chose this because it came with 2 deluxe size products, so I would rather get 2 deluxe freebies instead of 1 that I could get with a different code. So it came with a little mini Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray, which you guys know I love, so happy to have another of these. And then in the picture, it looked like it was the original Laura Mercier translucent loose powder, but they actually sent the new Ultra Blur version, which I'm really excited to try. So that was even better than expected. So these were some great freebies. So even though it is a little bit cheaper right now, that still ended up being a really good deal with those freebies and those 500 points. And those 500 points helped me get to 2,500 points, which is what you need to get a $100 Rouge reward. You can also, with 500 points, get $10 off your purchase, but saving your points till 2,500 is actually a way better deal. And it was such great timing because there are a lot of new blushes that I was really wanting to try, and these are colors that I would wear in summertime. So I initially was going to just wait until the Friends and Family sale, which is like September, October, but that's more fall time where I'd be wearing different shades. But you guys know I don't buy makeup full price. So whereas everything else in my wish list, I can wait until the fall sale, Friends and Family sale. These are things that I wanted now for summer, and it ended up being perfect. These 3 blushes cost me $102. So with my $100 Rouge reward, I only spent $2 out of pocket, which is amazing. I cannot wait to test and review these. I can't believe they were also in stock at the same time, especially this. I got one of the Dior Rosy Glow blushes. I feel like such a fancy pants, and I got the Rosewood shade. I also got one of these Say Glow Sculpts in Peach Glow. I've heard pretty mixed opinions on these, so I hope I love it. And I got one of the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veils in the color Just Peachy. So those were my 10 makeup purchases of the month. I feel really good about everything I picked up. I know I purchased more items this month than I had in previous months, but I think last month I only spent like 87 bucks. So I feel a little bit better that I spent more this month. I haven't calculated it all. I'll have to update the description box to let you know, but I feel good about the specific items that I bought. So now I want to share my wish list updates with you guys. There are several things that I have added. First being the Jouer Tinted Hydrating Lip Oils. Comes in 4 colors, and I'm really interested in all of them except for maybe the baby pink. And I really wish that Jouer was at Sephora. It looks like all of their products are on clearance, so I think that that brand is leaving there as well. But a lot of people have gotten these in PR. I've seen some lip swatch videos and they actually look so beautiful. You are getting a nice tint with these and they look really smooth, so I'm just intrigued. Then from Nomad Cosmetics, their newest palette is more neutral, and it is called the Okavango Safari palette. So you have like a row of warm tones, olives, and then more of like cool tone browns. It looks so beautiful. I think that when Nomad does their Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, I'm gonna buy a few of the palettes that have been on my wish list. I feel like I can wait long enough for that really good deal, but the looks have been so beautiful that people have posted. Then Kosas came out with some new lip products. So they have the Wet Stick Moisturizing Shiny Sheer Lipstick, and the color that I think that I would like best is the shade Heat Wave, although there are a few other colors that I really like. I'm hoping I can go to Sephora and swatch these. And then they redid, I'm not sure if they reformulated or just repackaged their regular lipstick, which is called the Weightless Lip Color Nourishing Satin Lipstick. And the color I think I would like in this one is the shade High Cut. And whereas like the Shiny Sheer lipstick, I think there's a few colors that I really like. This is the one that really stood out to me with this satin lipstick line. And then Lights Lacquer has a new, more mermaidy collection, and there's one polish that looks so beautiful, and I haven't purchased any nail polishes in such a long time, and I haven't really felt super inspired, but this one looks so beautiful. It is called Our Mermaids Not Sweet. Then I'm also interested in the upcoming Rare Beauty products. So she's going to have a pencil liner in a couple of shades, brow pencil, which seem lovely, but what I'm really interested in would be the shadow stick. She's releasing 6 colors that look so beautiful. Definitely want to see these and swatch them in person and probably compare them to the Laura Mercier shadow sticks shade wise, because you know I have so many and I love them so much. But Rare Beauty has such good prices on their products. And then Bare Minerals is also releasing a Gen Nude highlighting blush. I definitely need to swatch these in person to see how the colors would look on me. I love the bronzers so much, which is why I'm interested in these, but I'm not so sure about them color wise and how they'll look. And then Kylie is releasing a tinted butter balm, which is very similar to the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums, Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. MAC also just came out with a product like this, and I initially was not interested in these, and then I saw some people swatch them, and the color She's Lovely, which is a taupe brown, looks so pretty. So if there's not something else I want when I get an Ulta $10 off coupon next, I probably will get one of these to try. Those are all of the things that I have added to my wish list. And lastly, we have my PR for this month. I did get a decent amount of products, which I'm so excited about. First, I have a little declutter gift from my friend Lauren. She gave me her e.l.f. Skin Whoa Glow sunscreen. e.l.f. did also just release a dupe for the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, so I probably will want to try that out in the future. They also just released an SPF setting spray, but all the other SPF setting sprays I've tried before have a strong scent and break up my makeup because they're a little oily, so I am not in a rush to try that right now. But I'm excited to try this because I love the Supergoop version so much. She also gave me this e.l.f. O Face Satin Lipstick in the color No Doubt. She bought this because of Juicy Jazz. I've not tried this formula yet, so I'm excited to see what I think. It does have that nice magnetic closure. These are a little bit pricey for an e.l.f. product. And then she also gave me this Sephora Matte Perfection Blush Duo in the color number 2 Peach Blossom, which looks really pretty and a great shade for summer. She gave me a couple other things as well, which you can see on my Instagram, but these are the things I'm definitely the most excited about. Then from Influencer, I got this super random summer Vox box that had 2 products in it. First would be the Emergency Crystals On The Go Immune Support in Strawberry Burst. It says these look like pop rocks. I haven't tried them yet. It says you don't need any water or anything, so that should be nice because when you have little kids, you get sick. And then I, of course, am the most excited about this. It's a skincare product. This is from the e.l.f. Holy Hydration line, which so many people love. I've tried their cleansing balm and it's fantastic. But this is the Triple Bounce Serum with hyaluronic acid. And I have not really loved very many hyaluronic acid products in the past, but I'm excited to see what I think of this. Let me know your thoughts if you have tried the e.l.f. Holy Hydration skincare line. Next, I got another package from Skin Proud, which is an affordable skincare brand that you can buy from Ulta. I'm so happy they sent me this package because I saw people getting this sunscreen and I really wanted to try it. I love the packaging. I think that's what made me most excited. This is called Serious Shade. It's a lightweight sunscreen with SPF of 50, which is amazing. I think that'd be great for anyone, but I am a super pale girly that really hates going outside and being hot, so this should be so great for me. And then my other favorite product to test out, and as you guys know, I'm trying a bunch of different affordable cleansing balms this year. They also have the Face Melt Gentle Hydrating Cleansing Balm. So we will see what I think about that. I'm hoping that I love it and find a wonderful, affordable alternative to my must-have from Clinique. And then we'll see what I think about this texture. I like gel products, but not jelly typically. But this is their Frozen Over Gel to Ice Hydrator. I'm wondering if this is going to have a cooling feeling, but you can see it's totally clear jelly type of product. So excited to try these skincare products and share my thoughts with you. And then I got a package from Murad. I got a package from them around the holiday time last year. So I was really excited when they reached out to me again, and they sent me some products from their acne line, which is definitely my biggest skincare concern. And then they sent this cute little freebie of a claw clip, and it says #free the pimple. I don't have any claw clips, so now I feel like a super cool girly. So I'm excited to have this, which I know is so silly, and it's in their gorgeous Murad blue. And then the things that they sent would be something that I've tried some samples of before, the Deep Relief Acne Treatment that did work really well for me when I used those little minis. They also sent their Clarifying Cleanser, which I have used before. And then a new product to me is the Invisiscar Resurfacing Treatment. Next, I got some really exciting makeup PR, and that would be 2 different packages from Lawless. And I really was not expecting these because when they sent out that really cute little makeup bag when they released their powders and they included their brush and some concealers, I was really hoping I was going to get that, and I didn't, which is totally fine. So I thought, okay, maybe I'm not going to be on their PR list anymore. But then they sent me their 2 newest collections, so here's hope. So they did send over the Juicy Watermelon collection. I did post a swatch picture on my Instagram. So I'm really excited to try their blush formula for the first time. This is the Make Me Blush Talc-Free Velvet Blush in the watermelon shade, which does have some shimmer. And then they came out with a Juicy Watermelon shade and 3 of their best-selling lip products. All of these are watermelon scented, which is not my favorite. So I'm going to try these and see how long the scent lingers for. And if you like watermelon, you're going to love these. I just can't stand watermelon scented products. So first you have their Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask, the Forget the Filler Tinted Balm, and of course the Forget the Filler Plumping Lip Smoothing Gloss. All of these are in the shade Juicy Watermelon. So very excited to see what I think of this color of the lip product, see if I can get past that scent, and really looking forward to trying out their blush formula for the first time and seeing how pigmented that looks and applies on the skin. And then they also sent their new body product, and that would be their Summer Skin Vacation Glow Multi-Stick. And I've mostly been seeing people apply this to their body. Comes in 2 different shades. The lighter color is Sparkling Champagne, and the darker color is called Tropics. These do have a little bit of like a coconut beachy scent to them, which I think is really nice. It's not too overpowering. And they also released this Body Buff brush, which is so soft, so I'm really excited to have this as well. And then I had another new brand send me PR, and that would be Olive and June Nails. So they make regular polish, and then they also make press-on nails that look so beautiful. And they asked me if I would rather get the regular polishes or the press-ons. I am not a press-on girl, so I picked the regular polishes. So for summer, they have 6 different press-on designs, and they have 6 different regular polishes. This is House of O and J, which is described as a regal violet. Not a Cloud is described as an azure blue. Flower Pot is a burnt orange. Bocce Ball is a grass green. How do you spell Bougainvillea? It is a Bougainvillea purple. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. And then Star Shower is a rose gold glitter. I have never tried Olive and June polishes before, so I'm so excited to try their formula. I did check out their website, and they have so many stunning shades. And this little handout, all these little dots here are all the different polishes that they have. I'm feeling a little bit more re-inspired by nail polishes now, and I definitely cannot wait to try these. If you have tried them, please let me know your thoughts and your favorite shades. And they also sent over their Perfect Mani Kit, which comes with the acetone-free nail polish remover pot, where you stick your finger in here and it takes off the polish. We have the long-lasting top coat. Excited to try something new there. And then this really cute little lemon bag, which has a buffer bar. We have a little cleanup brush, which will be nice because I make quite a mess when I do my nails. Then we have a nail file, which you can never have too many of these, or nail clippers. And then we also have a cuticle serum pen, which will be nice. And then this is called the Poppy and Paint, I believe. And you are supposed to be able to put the brush in here, and it's supposed to give you like more control and help it to be easier to apply your nail polish. So I'm really excited to try that. That's a really fun product. I haven't seen something like that. I've seen before where it's like a little silicone ring that you put the bottle of a polish in, but I haven't seen something where it holds the handle part. So that is so nice. I'm so excited to have these essentials and to be able to try out their summer collection and just this formula for the first time. So again, please let me know your thoughts if you've tried Olive and June polishes, and I would love to know your shade recommendations. And then the last PR I have is from Ana Luisa, which is an amazing jewelry company. I did some posts on TikTok and Instagram just to show you guys how some of my jewelry has held up. And because of that, they sent me 2 new pieces. So first will be the earrings that I'm wearing now. These are called the Win earrings. They're so fun and pretty. I really like them. The only thing I don't love is because of my earlobes, they don't go straight down, they flip up, which drives me bonkers, but that's because of my ears. It's not going to look that way on everyone. And I actually had an issue at first getting the backs off of these, so I actually just have the little clear back instead of the gold one, and that is much easier. Just something about this shape and how wide the gold back was, I had some difficulty, so this is just easier for me. But these are really fun and pretty. And then the other piece I got would be the Suzanne Huggies in silver. I already have these in gold and I wear them all the time for work because they're just a little bit more fun than the plain Huggies that I have from them. So happy to see that these are made in silver now. They're definitely going to be a go-to piece for me. And Ana Luisa always sends their products in these really nice pouches, have little magnetic closures, come in a couple different sizes and colors. So that is just a super cute little extra. And I know this was a really long video, but those were all of the products that I used up and brought into my life this month. Please let me know what you were interested in hearing my thoughts on. I'm hoping to use a lot more of these over the next month. I am going to be going back to work next week, which means I will be back to normal makeup usage, which I'm really excited about. But I would love to hear what things you used up and purchased this month. I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried any of these products. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.